Hey, welcome back. Here's a fun statistic. Do you know that 81% of consumers research products online before purchasing? Well, that is true. Yet, many small businesses still lack an online presence due to cost and technical barriers. The New York City Small Business Resource Network's open and online program is actually helping free website design branding as well as more to give to small businesses in the Bronx and beyond. Now, joining us and sharing more, we got the Small Business Resource Network specialist, Laura Levine-Pinedo, and then also the owner of TR Precise Woodworking, Thomas Rooney. And thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, so let me dial it back a second. So as I said earlier, like everybody's researching before they actually, make that purchase. The reality is a lot of our businesses are not ill-equipped, if you will, for small businesses, and you're doing a good job of trying to bridge that gap.
Yes, we are trying our best at the Small Business Resource Network. So the acronym is SBRN. It is a comprehensive program where we assist and help businesses here in New York City to grow. The SBRN is divided into the 5 boroughs, and so we are actually the SBRN Bronx Chamber of Commerce team that we help specifically Bronx businesses here do the best and be the best that they can be.
Yeah, and so in terms of skills and resources, right, we know that sometimes small businesses are really lacking in that area. It's just hard enough to get the business going, right?
Yeah,
and then here you go, and I need the necessary resources. But for yourself, the organization, really doing a good job of putting the resources in business owners' hands so that way they can go ahead and go that next step.
Absolutely. So I actually ran a business myself. I was a GM for about 8 years. So I actually was recruited by SBRN, and now I'm sharing the information that I received to other businesses here in the Bronx. So we have a plethora of resources through SBRN. We offer financial, marketing, technology, which we're going to speak a little bit about today. We also help with MWBE certification here for the city, just different sorts of resources, legal, and one-on-one consultations and networking.
Thomas, yourself, you're a business owner and doing pretty well. Talk to us about just being a business owner and those challenges, right? Because I think so many times we don't really necessarily know the challenges that go behind the scenes for business owners.
Yeah. The marketing is like really helpful for me to get my business out there. So yeah, it's pretty good.
And for people who don't know about your business, why don't we tell them real quickly?
Well, I'm originally from Ireland, so I came here in '96, and I do a small renovation services and stuff like that, and I do custom furniture. So that's what I love, and that's what I love in the business. So.
Yeah. Now, what part? We were talking about this before we went on. What's the name? Where?
Carrick MacCross, County Monaghan.
Try saying that twice.
Yeah.
All right. and for those of you that don't know, it's right near Dublin. It's in the suburbs.
Yes, that's the easy way to say it.
That's the easy way of saying it, right? As I think about, Thomas, right, and just getting started, going out and, putting your business out there, you want to make sure that you're, putting your best foot forward. So many times, the first thing we know, you don't do business these days without having a website.
Right.
And then on top of that, businesses are also accelerating due to social media. There is a difference, though, between the social media component as well as the website.
Absolutely. So I think, let's just say Thomas, for example, he loves his craft. He loves his trade. He's busy running his business. It's hard to sometimes maybe find staff. There's staffing issues, time restraints, just different things like that. So we step in and help, right? So we advocate for businesses like Thomas's business because there's just simply not enough time sometimes. And maybe, social media is not a business's thing, right? There's some people who that's just not their strong suit. So we come in, we help. From Open on Online, we help design and develop a website for businesses for free of charge. It is completely free. We have professionals who work with you one-on-one to help design it and, develop it to your needs and the way that you like it and your preferences. It also includes 1 year completely free for the domain. After that, then there is a small fee for business to maintain it, but really there's no strings attached. It is a free website. And we're here today to let businesses know that this resource is available because I think that we are doing a great job letting people know, but there's always room for improvement to let more people know. This is here for you. If you're a Bronx business, we have this resource for you. So please, yeah.
What do you hear from your customer base? I mean, when they come through the door, do they say, hey, I looked you up online, I saw you, how does it go?
It's normally word of mouth with my business, but the marketing, I think, is the new way of doing stuff. You know, it used to be years ago that I'd go with a portfolio of all my work, and nowadays it's like you go on Instagram, you go on, you know, all the social stuff, and but the website has really helped me out a lot with showing my work.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're involved in the Open and Online program, right?
Yes.
So share with us what goes on there.
With how it starts or how it goes?
Yeah.
Well, just I filled out the information, got qualified for the online thing, and very helpful. They got a website done for me, and yeah, it's been totally cool.
So the website has it been a difference maker for you?
It's very good for me because it's somewhere for someone to go look at what I do.
Right.
So like I can show photos and, you know, stuff like that. Keep it fresh, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do like outreach, which is how we met Thomas and other Bronx businesses. So we do actually go door to door here in the Bronx.
Right.
That is what we do every single day. But there are home-based businesses that we may not be able to get to. So it's really important to have a segment like this so people are aware of this resource. But basically we go door to door, we do outreach, we do networking events, meet small businesses. The small business applies for Open Online. We refer them to the program, and then you know, it takes a little bit of time because it is 5 boroughs.
Right.
But once the ball gets rolling and the professional designer gets to you, you provide the content to them to help develop your website, and it just takes off.
Yeah, I saw some interesting numbers here. You guys completed 1,100 projects to date that served more than 850 businesses across the borough.
Yes, that is, yes, exactly. And we are taking right now about 8 to 9 businesses every month in the Bronx are getting accepted for this program.
Awesome.
Yes, I would also like to shout out Wells Fargo because they are funding this Open and Online program.
And are you finding the businesses are saying, listen, you know, we really need this here?
We just got approved for a home-based business. She's a baker in the Bronx, and she is so grateful. She said she would never have this opportunity, and we basically kind of like pushed her to get it done, right? Because when you're running a business, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow, but that's not, you know, for your business to be successful, you have to like act now. So she's just like, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. You know, it's wonderful.
As you share your words of wisdom with other business owners, right, about the program
Yes.
and about this, what would you tell them?
I would say it's a must because it really, I like the way it gets all my stuff out there with people. And I just was a great program. It saved me a lot of money per se, just to get a website.
Right.
You know, because that costs a lot of money right nowadays. And once I qualified, I was good to go.
So do you feel well equipped? Because I know you're on Instagram too. You got Instagram and then the website. Do you feel really well equipped now?
Yes, definitely well equipped now. Yes,
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, because I think you can have the best product or the best service, but if you're not translating that into like an online market, like it's just, you know, it
Yeah.
needs to be both things, you know.
Yeah, word of
So
mouth only gets me so far.
It only gets you so far in a little, you know, little pocket.
Right.
If you really want to get out there, and I think for a very long time, Bronx businesses were always like the last, right? So we're just doing our part to change that narrative and really, really advocating and promoting Bronx businesses so that they shine.
Did you have any fear or apprehension? Because, you know, when you talk about word of mouth, that's local, right? But then
Yeah.
when you talk web, internet, we're talking global. Any fear from you as a business owner?
No, bring it on.
I love it.
Yeah,
That's the kind of business owner we
bring
want.
it on.
I love it.
Bring
Right.
it on. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to apply, what's the process for the application and what do they do?
So if you want to apply for the Open Online, you can reach out to my personal email is SBRN. So it's S Sam B Boy R Richard N Nancy at BronxChamber.org, and I will refer you to the Open and Online program. You can also reach out to outreach at BronxChamber.org as well. We will put you in our database, and we will send you the resource and the link to sign up and apply.
Yeah. So what's the future hold for you?
Lots of building.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, lots of furniture making.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how long have you been making furniture?
Oh, since I came here, I got into construction in '96. So I've been in the business since.
Yeah.
And now it's really, you know, I just love making furniture.
Yeah.
You know.
I
building.
want to say it's been good having you, Thomas.
Thank you so
Thomas
much.
Lord, thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
being with us.
much.
Continue the great work.
Thank you. I also want to add one more thing, if I may.
Go right ahead.
If English is not your first language,
Right.
we cater to everyone: English, Spanish, Mandarin, Arabic. Even if we don't speak a particular language, we have a huge network of small business resource specialists throughout the 5 boroughs that can assist. And also, if you are listening to this and you have a business in Brooklyn, for example, we can refer you to the Brooklyn Chamber of Commerce to get you these resources as well.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for being with us,
Thank you
Laura.
so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
All right, now listen, if you want more information, go ahead and visit the website at nycsmallbusinessresourcenetwork.org. We encourage you, don't go anywhere. We've got more open coming up right after this.